fans, do you want to win your share of $100,000? Simply enter the houseofboxing.com Fight Night Prediction Challenge. Compete with boxing fans around the world. Simply head over to houseofboxing.com and sign up now.
Matt Lenihan, Boxing Social, in association with William Hill and House of Boxing, been joined by Ben Davison. Ben, huge fight week again. Leigh Wood, Josh Warrington, two-time world champions. Josh obviously going for his third, Leigh defending. How are you feeling? Big fight week. Leigh looks raring to go.
Yeah, an amazing fight. Don't think it gets much bigger. So massive opportunity. I think the atmosphere is going to be absolutely amazing, and looking forward to it.
When you look at this fight, and this is one of the points I was making, I made it to Leigh, made it to Josh, and said there's been no BS in the build-up. We might see a bit of something today, depending on who talks and says what, but this fight has just been built purely off what a fight. When you look at the styles, we know that Josh Warrington doesn't box and move rarely, does it in the fight unless he really has to, kind of thing. So it's going to be an exciting fight. How refreshing is it that we're seeing a fight with genuine interest, but not built off the back of either fake hype or nonsense in a build-up?
Yeah, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with guys that do the talking and all the rest of it, each to their own, but these are two guys that they're not massive talkers, they're not interested in a push and a pull, as people would say, but they really do bring the action every single time, and as nice as everybody is, and the two teams are very mutual right now, we're under no illusions that Josh is one tenacious mother effer. And we know he's going to bring it on Saturday, and he's a hell of a fighter, and so is Leigh Wood, and I think people understand that, I think people respect that, and I think that that's why the atmosphere is going to be as it is, and there's so much interest in the fight because people know that these two guys, although they might not do all the talking, they certainly bring the action.
Well, look, you've achieved as a trainer, coach, whatever, you've achieved quite a lot in, I feel like, a short career to this far, where you've had an undisputed champion. Everyone knows your success story with Tyson Fury bringing him back from depression, but I feel like Leigh Wood's probably one of your biggest successes, and I remember you always saying, look, he's a genuinely nice person, and to see where he's come from, is he one of your sort of proudest, I don't want to say proudest, paths and kind of thing in boxing? Has he been one of your biggest success stories?
They all are, to be honest. They all are, because each and every one's got their own story. Each and every one's got their own path. Each and every one, no one's more important than to themselves. It's their own career, Of course, they want to see other people in the team do well, but their number one priority is themselves. And, Billy Joe's put the work in. Tyson Fury's put the work in. Leigh Wood's put the work in. Josh Taylor's put the work in. And just for the fighters to put their trust in you and give you that responsibility, you've got a duty to match that work ethic, if not give more. And I always say to the lads, and they know it's true, that you give me 100%, I'll give you 200%. I employ extra coaches. I pay out my own money to assist and go over spars, go over extra film study, and do the extra work. But the lads know, and I'm always honest with them. You give me 50, I'll give you 10. So how you prepare shows how much you can. Leigh Wood's the ultimate professional. I know that Josh will be too. And him, just as the others, are a pleasure to work with.
Leigh said that, look, this fight might be the last at this weight. He says, look, it's no secret, I've been at this weight a while now. Josh the same, I suppose. I think when they get to the 30s, the bodies naturally are telling them, regardless, let's kick this up a little bit. Do you think whatever happens in this fight, Leigh will move on to pastures new and maybe attack a different weight?
Yeah, I always try to be as honest as possible, and I think the last time Leigh made the weight pretty comfortable was probably can too. It's always difficult. He's a massive featherweight.
Because he's got a thick set.
Yeah, he's a big featherweight, so it's never easy. Most likely it's Leigh's last fight of the weight.
Right, let's move on a little bit. We finally saw Fury and Usyk signed. You must be delighted. Forget your history with Tyson, just as a boxing fan. Undisputed heavyweight world title on the line. Rumoured to be December 23rd, but they're also talking about, obviously, the end of the beginning of Riyadh season, start of next year. What do you make of it? Just the fact we've had that news. It's big for boxing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, massive. And I had a hunch. I was saying to the boys I could see them announcing it after the fight, after the Ngannou fight or exhibition, whatever it is. And finally we're there. So yeah, it's good news for the heavyweight division. Really needed it.
After seeing Usyk's last couple of performances, has your opinion swayed? Obviously, I know you'll be heavily favouring Tyson, but has your opinion on that fight changed after seeing Usyk against Dubois and obviously previous fights?
Styles make fights, and I think that there's not much to take from Usyk and Dubois for Tyson. But yeah, obviously I think Tyson will be able to get the job done.
Well, Ben, I appreciate your time. Thanks for talking to Boxing Social. We'll catch up soon.
No problem. Thanks, mate.